And remember, viewer, the charges against Sheikh Shah Jahan go beyond atrocities against women and the people of Sandesh Kali. In fact, an India Today investigation now has uncovered something far, far bigger than that. India Today has now accessed satellite imagery that confirms what locals have been alleging for years against Trinamool Neta Shah Jahan Sheikh about land grab for fish farms. The en masse conversion of agricultural land for commercial purposes and fish farms stands exposed in satellite imagery. The Sandesh Kali agricultural land that has been converted into ponds, seen here in these satellite images taken over years. Hundreds of acres of agricultural land converted into ponds in Sandesh Kali of West Bengal, beginning over a decade ago in 2013. This is depicted in satellite data analysed by India Today's open source intelligence team. These are the before and after images. Remember that land grab for commercial purposes is one of the big allegations that's been made against Shah Jahan Sheikh. It is what he was supposed to have been under investigation for, but he clearly had an absolutely free run because of the Jungle Raj allegedly perpetrated by him in Sandesh Kali. Let's go straight across to India Today's Shreya Chatterjee, who broke this story. She's been on the ground in Sandesh Kali reporting as well. Shreya, Sheikh Shah Jahan, 55 days later, he's been arrested. The law will take its course, hopefully, at this point of time, even though it hasn't so far. But the images that you've brought out now talk about the very serious issue of land grab. Just explain these images to our viewers, Shreya.
Well, Shiv, these satellite images are from those locations which the people of Sandesh Kali had told us were taken away from them forcefully by Sheikh Shah Jahan and his men. His men, to the name of Uttam Sardar, to the name of Binoy Sardar. These were allegedly the people who were the men of Sheikh Shah Jahan, and they were the ones who used to allegedly grab lands from these people, the locals of Sandesh Kali. These are in Sandesh Kali 1, Sandesh Kali 2. And initially when this was happening, they were said that if you give us the land, we will give you a lease money. If you just understand the amount, they were promised only 5,000 rupees per bigha every year is what these people allege. Even that money wasn't paid to them. They were only paid in saline water. Their paddy cultivated areas were allegedly filled with saline water if they protested land grabbing, and that's how we have also pinpointed on the satellite image now that the claims of the people of Sandesh Kali is now proven with data, that the satellite image shows that hundreds of acres of land have been converted to fish farms. We also know there are other commercial properties that Sheikh Shah Jahan allegedly owns that we've visited ourselves with brick kilns and markets as well. So this is something that we have now put it on record also through these satellite images.
Switching from the satellite images to the rest of the charges against Sheikh Shah Jahan, Shreya, he's been suspended from the Trinamool Congress for a period of 6 years. He was produced in court today. What happens to the allegations of the women of Sandesh Kali against him?
Well, Shiv, it's important to point out that it's only today that the TMC has actually woken up to suspend Sheikh Shah Jahan for 6 years now. The initial FIR that the TMC had filed, the ED had actually directed that there were charges that were diluted. Charges like section of attempt to murder was not initially a part of the FIR. Post the Calcutta High Court's directive, those charges were added, which was initially part of the complaint of the ED that was submitted to the police station. From now, we've asked the police that why was ED not arrested in the other charges that includes the allegations of the multiple women who've come out in the place of Sandesh Kali. The ADG South to us told that these charges date back to the time of 2 years to 3 years is why we need time to investigate. That is the reason he has been arrested for now in the case pertaining to the Enforcement Directorate.